Today I'm going to attempt to make a video montage of me making bread. When making bread, I think it's important to look at the recipe first and then gather all of the ingredients so that you know that you have everything. It's really difficult to just run out and go get stuff after the fact. Here I'm proofing the yeast, which basically means I'm checking if it's alive. I add sugar so the yeast has something to eat, I guess. Yeah, and it requires, I think it's 11 grams of yeast. I think this recipe called for, which is essentially 9 1/4 teaspoons worth of yeast. Stirring it just helps, shake things up a little bit. Like James Bond, I guess. There's the yeast blooming, so we know it's alive. And then I like to put all my wet ingredients into the mixing bowl directly, as opposed to putting it in a glass bowl or something and then transferring it. So I just do that. And yeah, this recipe is more involved than some of them. But it's good. Like, really, you don't need too much for bread. You can usually just get away with salt and flour and some water. A little bit of oil helps. Yeah, that butter was a little sticky there. Salt, right? Yeah, while I was watching this, I was thinking, I'm well on my way to making an ASMR video, so I better turn off those sounds and then record a voiceover because I don't want to do ASMR. I always find this KitchenAid a little bit tricky to put the bowl in there and then to get that in. It's a little awkward. I don't know why it was designed that way, but there you are. I wish I had gotten one with a tilting head. I think that'd be a little bit easier. Yeah, so you can see the dough hook here. Now I'm adding the yeast mixture. That actually sat in the fridge for an hour because I had to go do something before continuing to make bread. And then here I'm adding flour. I like to do it a little bit at a time, just give it some time to all get connected and put together. And now I'm speeding it up because I got impatient. Yeah. It's always neat to watch the dough come together. It's fun, kind of. It's I don't know if fun is the right word, but it's relaxing, I guess. Yeah, so that's only at like level 2. Oh, see, now we know the dough is coming together because it's all off the sides, and then you just pull it out, round it up nicely, cover it with tinfoil, saran wrap, and let it rise. Yeah, it does that for about an hour. Then you're punching it down here just to get the air out and develop that gluten, so that you get those pockets in the loaf. Cut in half, put them in some bread pans, and let them rise again. And eventually you'll see that, and that's when you put them in the oven. I think the oven was set at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Put them in, and they cooked for, I think it was 25 minutes. And after 25 minutes, it came out looking like that. And here's the reveal, Did it work? You can see how spongy the bread is. That's always exciting. And you can see the back of my knife. Look at that. It was really tasty bread. I really enjoyed it.